Inky Johnson was on Molly Fletcher's podcast recently. And if you don't know Inky Johnson, man, go to YouTube. You can find him. He's definitely a source of inspiration. You definitely want to check him out. But anyway, Inky was on Molly's podcast, and he was telling her a story. He said, I remember the first time I saw a man wanting to quit. And it was one of his teammates there in college, and he walked up to his teammate. He said, dude, seriously, are you about to quit? And his teammate said, yeah, I'm about to quit. Coach pissed me off. That's it. He wanted to quit because coach pissed him off, and Inky pressed him. He said, wait a minute. I thought you started playing long before this guy. I thought you started playing like Pee Wee League, man. You started playing this game a long time ago. And if you started playing long before this guy, why are you quitting because of this guy? I've seen it happen in sales, man. In sales, man, where tempers are at their highest, the emotions are at their highest when things don't come together, man. When you work for hours with the customer, only they come back and they buy from someone else and they didn't even ask for you. Or the other side of it is you work with the customer only to find out you got to split the deal with another salesperson who didn't even put any of the work in. You did all the work. You did all the grinding and the grueling part of it and selecting all kind of different models. And now you got to split it. And at that moment, when you're pissed off, when it's at the threshold, at the lips, you say, I quit. What's your because? What's your because? When the ball doesn't bounce your way, when you don't get the promotion, when you get passed over, when you get demoted, when the loan doesn't come through, when no customers are buying from you, when the product's not selling, when the business isn't getting off the ground, when the loan doesn't come through, when you're not getting the results, when you want to quit, what's your because? Is your because of a person? Is your because life has chosen you to pop a squat on you? Are you wanting to quit because you're not seeing the results? See, bro, you got to remember, you started this long time ago. You started playing this game a long time before this moment. And if you haven't seen the results that you need to see, if this isn't the end part of your journey, if you haven't seen the results, then why quit now? I almost quit in college, man. I had a full ride. First in my family to get a full ride scholarship. I mean, I started playing high school ball because I wanted to get away from home. But I had to get a full ride, man. I got a full ride. And I almost quit. Because one day the same thing happened that Inky was telling about. I almost did the same thing. Coach pissed me off and I almost threw away a full paid scholarship. And it had nothing to do with the coach. It had to do because it was hard. I was fifth on the depth chart. I came from being a starter, man, in high school, state championship. And I come down and here I am. I'm a boy among men. They got all these giants I'm around, man. And I'm like number 5 on the depth chart. I saw no end in sight. I'm never going to start. I almost quit because it was too hard. Thank God I didn't. I ended up starting. I put in the work. I ended up starting. I became an All-American. I didn't quit. I had something to prove. Not only to myself, but I also had to prove because there were many who said, you'll never be a starter. You're too small. You'll never make it. Life's going to fragment you on your journey, bro. Life's going to fragment you. Life will pick you up and throw you down on the concrete and shatter you into pieces. But just because you get to a moment, doesn't mean you're through. Doesn't mean you're finished. Sometimes life will shatter you, man. It'll shatter you into pieces. So that way the pieces, what you do is you start pulling the pieces out, the shards of your life that it seems like your life is completely broken up. You pick out the shards and you start picking out persistence, grit, commitment, resilience. Sometimes it's as if it's as if you're a snake shedding your skin, and life will fragment you. And the pieces that you pull out of there, it's not all the pieces. It's not everything that first before it was shattered, no. But sometimes as a snake sheds its skin, sometimes life will do that. We'll free you up, we'll prune you, we'll take some of these pieces away from you to free you up so that you can go higher and shed that excess baggage. See, you got to remember, you started this a long time before this moment. So don't stop because of this moment, because it's hard. Yes, you will meet some resistance. Yes, you will get burned, but you will not be consumed. You got to say right now, I will not quit because I have not seen my best yet. Have an amazing day. I'll see you next time on The Sales Life.